Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are going to play with some nice designs. How will we preview it in here? I hope you really enjoyed it. If you do, let me know in the comments below, as we're looking forward to reading them all with the cameraman. Let's start. I'm going to show you a few awesome designs in red color, and I think it will be awesome to give you in the tutorials like a few different designs just in a one color theme. So today we are going to use 174, which is a really beautiful red. And I love the coverage of this color as well, so make sure you remove the fluffy bits and pieces from your tip. And then we are going to paint entire nail this color. Absolutely amazing color, as you can see it. Looks fantastic. I might actually do more than 5. So let's cure the first tip. Paint another tip exactly the same color. Look at the coverage of it. Like, my clients love it in the salon, this color. We use it a lot of it. And then cure it as well. For this one, we are going to use for a change a black background. So I'm going to use 183, just because we will be doing the design with the red. And again, absolutely amazing coverage of the black gel polish, which is pretty unusual, I would say. Black gel polish can take ages to apply it nice, and this one goes on fantastic. Then the next tip, I'm going to keep it clear because I don't know yet what we are going to create on this one. So let's grab for a first tip some gold transfer foil. So I've got just a small piece of it. And we are going to use the inhibition layer of our gel polish to create our design. So I'm just grabbing a small amount of it. And then once my tip is cooked, so we are going to cure it at always 60 seconds, we can use the transfer foil to create some pretty design. I want to place it more into the side. So look what is happening. The inhibition layer from the gel polish is grabbing our gold transfer foil. I don't want to place it too much of it, that's why I'm quite carefully touching it, because I wanted it to be more into one side and keep the other side more clear. Okay, once we have completed that, it looks quite nice on its own. We are going to top coat our design and then do the next part of it. So let's apply the top coat over it. So you can see it's really easy and a simple one to do it. And then cure it. Okay, so then grab the other red one, and on this one we are going for a change, paint some lace. I'm actually addicted to painting the lace now. I'm going to need this product, that's the white gel, and the watercolor brush. So grab a drop of this gel and then add another drop of the color you have used for a background. There we are. And mix it well together. So we have created like much lighter color, which will look absolutely fantastic for our lace design. And then let's start painting those lace. So I'm picking up a small scoop of the product and we are going to paint some flower here. The easiest way to do it is like press it harder and then lighter to create a first petal. And then the second petal, so the petals are kind of almost like a heart shape. Absolutely amazing. Leave some gap and then paint another one. You want to have those kind of see-through places as well in between the design. I think it looks absolutely amazing. So don't worry about going over it and correcting that. Again, very easy to paint with this brush. And here we can squeeze one petal. There we are. So we've got one flower here, and then you want to paint similar one on the bottom. And just a wee tiny one on the top. Fantastic. Let's swap our brush. And cook this design. So we are going to go for the brush, which is called D-liner. And then we are going to add some black detail into our design on top of the top coat, okay? So I'm going to use the black gel. Grab the scoop of it. And I think the black, gold and red looks fantastic together. So let's start painting this design. There is a technique for that as well. We are going to grab a small kind of bloppy look into our brush, and then we are going to do a swirly work. So I'm just picking up each time those small blob and then work around my design. A blob, and we are creating a really beautiful swirly work. Another one. I don't change anything, I only change the angles of my hand, but each time I'm just picking up a small blob and then drag the product. They are all coming to meet in one place. And this way we have created a really easy, I would say, but quite effective design. Okay, now we have to cure our design. And this gel gives also a kind of 3D look. You don't have to top coat it, it will last as well. Now for the laced one, we have to move on into the next step. So grab the top coat and top coat entire design. So top coat everything beautifully. And then cure it 60 seconds. Let's start doing the rose one. So for the rose, we are going to use some blooming gel. Pick up a thin scoop of it and apply it on the entire tip. Then using the same white gel, we could actually add a drop of the Tic Tac white, which is 173. I just like the fact how it's spreading. So actually the gel polish will give you nicer and quicker results because it's spread faster than the paint gels. Paint gels got a thicker consistency and they behave slightly different. So I'm kind of creating a mixture. I'm gonna need later on this gel as well for the outline. Okay, so in the middle, we are going to do a first part, just like a wee rounded shape. And then we have to watch it for the magic to happen because our blooming gel is going to spread our design. So you can see it, I'm just touching, prolonging, touching, prolonging, and the gel works for me. This is a really fantastic and quick way to paint and really interesting looking flowers on the top. And to be honest, that's plenty. I just have to wait a couple seconds more for the product to spread and then we can move on into the next part. I love it how we've got those darker and lighter places. So let's cure it now. And then go back to our lacy part. I love this one already. The lace, like I got addicted to the lace designs. Now here we are going to use two types of brushes. I don't know why, but I find it. That's for the actual outlining the flowers with the lace, I prefer using the detailer brush. You can actually see it. I've got similar look on my nails as well. Now, you cannot use the gel polish on this one. That's why we've got this mixture here. And I'm also going to add a drop more of this white gel in there as well. And then we can start outlining our lacy flower. What I love about outlining for a lace is that you can change the shape of the petals you have created before. So you can paint them more inside or more outside. And this way you will change the design shape. Maybe we can add some bits inside. Prolong it. That will look more interesting. And honestly, like with those lace designs, as you can see it, I've got them on my nails as well. Just a slightly different pattern. I'm going to be doing it a lot in the salon, like lots of it, and all sorts of different colors, because I think it looks unbelievably fantastic. Okay, so we have painted, and again, because it's a freehand design, and also the people which do those kind of lacy work, quite often they do it freehand as well. You've got so much room for a mistake. It will still look absolutely amazing. Like, look what I'm doing. I'm really not bothered how I'm kind of painting. It will give us a really nice texture and absolutely amazing look. Okay, so once we have completed this part, we can swap into our D-liner brush, which is much longer and is going to make our life easier when it comes to painting those fine lacy detail. Okay, so we have to connect everything together. And I suggest you do it like some 2 lines here, 2 lines there, another 2 lines here. Let's do 2 in there. Okay, and then change, maybe let's do 2 more here. And then change the angle of your brush and work the opposite way. So I want some lace here and there and here. I think this is the easiest way to do it. Because this way our flowers are nicely connected. And again, the line work is absolutely random. There is no pattern into that. So I'm just adding a couple more lines, which are totally out of the pattern. There we are. And that's our lacy design almost finished. We have to add those amazing touch or feel to it, and that's a sugar glitter. So I'm just grabbing some sugar glitter. Be careful to don't drop it, and then sprinkle the entire design. Because we have top coated it with the top coat which is no wipe top gel, the glitter is going to stick in only into the lacy part which we have painted as the last part. And then cure it 60 seconds. The first design is absolutely finished, so let's grab a drop of the UV cleanser. Because those paint gels got a tiny bit of the inhibition layer, you want to give it a gentle wipe to it to remove this inhibition layer. Okay, and then let's place this tip into our display. So we've got one in here. So just quick and simple one to do it. The rose one, we are going to grab the Tyler brush and the white gel. Now we want to add some detail into our rose. So that's the swirly bit inside. And another one in here. What I'm doing is I'm creating some, like kind of highlighting some petals. So you want some of them thicker, some of them thinner. Look what is going on in here. So thicker, thinner. Then another one in here. This one looks absolutely amazing, like this wee bit here, this one there. So I just highlighted it a little bit. Another one. And as you can see it, again, I don't want the lines to be extremely neat. I want some of them to be slightly thicker, like in here, and then very thin. So thicker, very thin. This way you will achieve a really nicer, much nicer looking results. And then as we go outside, I'm start outlining more outside the petals. So this petal is going to be outlined outside and this one outside as well. We have to cure that. And then in the meantime, we are going to quickly paint this tip here. And I'm going to show you another way of doing super quick and fantastic design. So let's cure the thread. Our lace is finished as well. Grab the dust brush and remove the excess of it. And as you can see, the glitter is only attached to those parts which we have painted as a last bit. I love this design. So just pretty one. Okay, the rose is ready for the almost final step. So what you want to do it is grab the same color which you have used for other designs, 174, and apply it like very thinly. So I'm just removing the excess of the product and apply it very thinly on top of our design. What it will do is, on the places where we've got black, the red is not going to be visible, and on other places it will create this fantastic look. So work through your red like really well, and you can see it, how amazing this rose look. So let's cure it. And now start playing with another design. So this one, we are going to use the D-liner brush again. Let's clean it well. And if I want to clean my brush, I'm using the UV cleanser to remove any inhibition layer which might be on the brush. And then we are going to be painting this design. So again, I'm going to go for some swirly work. You really cannot go wrong with that. Same technique, I'm picking up a scoop of the product and then I'm dragging it in. You can make it nice swirl just like that. And another one on the side. One more here. And another one. You kind of just keep painting until you fill up the space you want, to be honest, with this technique. And this brush will just make your life easier. So a swirly one, there we are. And another wee tiny one. Let's add more detail into the sides. And this way we have created a really pretty swirly work. Again, I like to keep some parts kind of empty. So here is the last bit to finish it on the top. The bottom is nice as well, and then the side is empty. Let's give it a cure. And we can also top coat our rose. I think it will look really nice and matte as well. So grab the top coat and apply it over the entire tip. Give it a cure, and then we can also top coat. So here we were painting just on top of the gel polish, so we have to apply the top coat. I just wanted to show you two different uses of this same gel, so we can do it more of a flat work, or we can do it a work which is like a kind of 3D with the same gel. Let's cure it. Okay, and once my tips are cooking, I'm going to show you one more. I just thought the video goes nice and smooth, so why not? Let's do a little bit more complicated. That's why I have left it just a one tip. So we are going to use those 174 color. And there. I had a different idea in my head. I was thinking of painting half of it. No, I'm just going to do it full. That's okay. So paint it full nil. And then give it a cure. So the rose is finished as well. And that one is such a pretty one. I love it. I'm actually not going to have room for all those nails which we have created today. Now on the other one, I will, for a change, play with some caviar beads as well, and we will paint another type of the flower. I think it will be also a fantastic way to show you how to do the designs. So let's do, for a change, use some one stroke brush, and I'm picking up the white and those pink color. Hardly any white on it, like really, you want mainly painting with those pink one. And then let's paint some flowers. So I'm just touching. I don't like to paint one stroke with the gel, but I just wanted to show you a different kind of ideas. So we've got flower here, then couple ones on the top. And then let's cure it. Grab a drop of the base gel. So I'm just going to also show you how to secure some of the caviar beads. Base gel. And then the D-liner brush as well. So So paste some base gel inside and here and those flowers, and then inside every single bit you have created here. The application of the caviar beads is much easier if you've got some sort of brush in there to pick them up. And then just place them in the middle. Couple more and more and more. Give it a cure. This one is nicely finished as well. Oh gosh, I will need to find more room for all those tips. And then we can also top coat the one which got it here to create those 3D look as a last bit for this flower. Applying the crystals with the base gel is an absolutely amazing way to. And then let's cure it. Okay, and then prepare your brush for the next part. So we are going to finish off those flowers now. Because we used it black before, I have to clean it. And now I'm going to add a drop of the white again, because I'm always liking to outline it with a slightly lighter color. That's what I have used previously. And then let's add the detail into those flowers. Okay, so we've got one petal, and look how irregular I want to keep them. So like very wobbly brush. Nice and wobbly. I think it looks much prettier that way. And you've got a few choices to finish off this design. You could sprinkle it the same like we did it with the other one. You have this sort of sugaring. Or you could just cure it and leave it the way it is. And have those 3D texture into it. Again, very irregular petal. Then using the same gel, we are going to add a couple leaves into our design. So leaves. Such a pretty one. Press harder and then lighter. Harder, lighter. You can also prolong it to create a new shape. And another leaf, hard, very light, and then prolong it. That's enough, you know, sometimes less is more. Should we sprinkle it or not? Maybe yeah. No? Yes? No?
No, that's different style.
Different style.
One no, they can sprinkle, yeah?
Because this one will feel lonely, maybe. Yeah. No, it's fine. Okay, let's leave it empty. So you've got lots of different styles. And I'm actually, let's bin this one because we didn't do it on the video. It was just something to show you what we are going to work with. And then place this one in here, this one in there. It's just, it has kind of balance. And then I can show you this one. I'm not going to clean this inhibition layer yet from the 3D gel. because it's not fully cured. You always want to cure it 120 seconds, and we have cured it only literally 15 seconds. But I wanted to show you what we have created today. So let me just do this. There we are. Absolutely amazing. 5 quick and easy designs for a salon work in red. I hope you have guys really enjoyed it, and if you do, let me know in the comments below, because we can produce a full series of 5 designs in pink, 5 designs in red and blue, green, all sorts of colors. Big glittery hacks, and bye for now.